Yo. What up, what up, what up? What's up, Bo? You got an ad? Yeah, it should be ending right now. Should be ending now. Welcome back, Bo. Hope everybody's doing well, staying hydrated. This lovely Thursday afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time it is for y'all. I'm pretty good, Bo. Not too bad, you know. I'm actually pretty excited to talk about this subject because, you know, subject is actually impacting, you know, I don't know if you know what's going on with the TikTok ban thing, but, you know, apparently TikTok is in 6 months, because the bill did get passed, in 6 months, it will be enacted. They're just waiting to see if, I guess, the company's gonna sell it. So somebody from, you know, probably, well, I think actually a Jewish buyer is already interested in buying TikTok. So yeah, you know, they're just trying to control the narrative. Fully aware of it. Yeah. So we're gonna get into a lot. Okay, let me get into Hero.
Should I be Dahlia, Runway, or Vivi? That's the question.
Damn. So many good choices. I'm gonna leave that to you.
Runway. I think it would be Runway because I kind of Dahlia. If I don't have a Runway on me, I'll be not great.
Felt. Yeah, Bo.
How are
So
you?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Not too bad. How are you?
I'm chilling. I'm alright.
Love that. Love that. Yeah, Bo. So the topic today is gonna get definitely we getting into a lot. We got a lot of stuff to break down from all of this. Lots.
Dude, it's just so funny. I can talk
it's
about this
it's
like for
funny and
real.
it's ridiculous, honestly.
Well, it's so ridiculous that it's funny. Is not
Yeah.
what it is. Like, it's just like y'all really out here bugging, like for real bugging.
I heard some
What?
lady talk about something about, I don't know. I heard her say some old senator was like something about tic tac toe and like three in a row or some shit. I was like, God, what are y'all trying to gain from this?
What they trying to gain from this? Fucking nothing, bro. Let me
Wait, don't
see.
forget me. He's not Ghost saying I'm never ready. Hush.
Listen, I didn't tell you. I didn't tell him. You can't look at me. I didn't say nothing.
You know, I have an actual genuine excuse this time. Okay, I was actually out with my son for spring break. Thank you.
Not the call out.
Thank you very much. That you want to call me out? Don't tell him I said that, stupid ass. Like I ain't gonna see this shit.
I was like, maybe he's not. Maybe he's just not looking.
You know the messages do stay there unless you actually clear them. You know. Goofy. Okay, so as a mod, I can clear your chat if I wanted to. That's good to know.
It's your shit. What? Pop out, sister. I get her. I can't get her. She's not 12. Pop out. Pop
Yeah.
out. It's your party.
But I definitely hope to hear your opinion on it, Bo. Cause like,
And
you
you can
know,
pop out, girl. Oh shit.
cause like this is
Let
a
her alone.
subject that I really want to get into, like for real. Cause this is, man, it definitely ain't just affecting TikTok. That's for sure. That's just the start.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
You don't have time. You don't have time. You don't have time. You don't have time. You don't have time.
Shit, got your ass.
No. You bitches.
Look
Okay.
at that. They
Reload.
still
Reload.
got you
Reload.
up. Look at
Reload.
that.
Reload. Yeah.
Not y'all all being in a corner together.
Oh. Oh.
In that
That's mine.
oop.
That's mine.
Ooh.
Oh shit, bitch. You bitches. You raggedy ass heifers.
Damn. They rotated on y'all for real.
Oh shit.
Hopefully that dude behind y'all, somebody got him.
Right? I'm waiting. Oh, I hear him. I hear him. I hear him. I hear him. He doesn't know I'm there? Oh, maybe he does.
This is exactly why we need more Gen Z reps. Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Honestly,
You're
Gen Z,
definitely not wrong.
millennial.
Yeah.
They're all. If you look at the courts, they're all fucking prehistoric.
Boomers, man. All
Why
boomers.
the hell are y'all in there? Y'all shouldn't be even able to drive. Honestly,
Yeah,
they
honestly.
should revoke your damn license. But somehow y'all still allowed to make laws. That's what don't make no damn sense to me. All right, I'm not going that way. I'm gonna rotate.
Dude, I saw another theory too of something, and I was like, I really started thinking about it, and I'm like, huh. It you know, it's really crazy to see like all the information that's being dished out, like all the theories and stuff. It's like a long time ago, people would really look at that and shit and be like, nah, you're crazy. Yeah, right. And now it's like, now you gotta look at everything and be like, oh shit. So you mean to tell me they weren't actually crazy that whole time? Yeah, the boomers are definitely on a power trip.
Fucking surprised. Oh yeah, heifer.
Yeah, let me put out here so y'all can see. Cause we're just waiting for her to finish her game. Let me see. Look at this while we.
Come on. You don't. I swear.
I love how you're. What was that? Dallas? That was freaking Dallas was next to you, and he just turned around and looks the other way. Like.
Yeah, and I know he had to see it because he's the one who does all the scouting shit. So you telling me you didn't see that big ass silhouette? You telling me you didn't see that?
That's hilarious.
Fucking kidding me, bro.
Ooh, headshots. Okay. Yes, the pelvic shots.
Oh, I had the wrong gun out.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, they going on. They're probably going on the zip line. They gotta check the zip line, maybe. You said fuck that shit. I'm in.
Come on, come on, come on. Who the hell is that dressed like Megatron?
I've seen that outfit before. I forgot who that is.
Dressed like a damn Decepticon.
Optimus
Optimus Prime roll out.
Optimus Prime looking at.
Oh shit.
Do.
Oh shit, hold on.
Oh, team.
Ooh, bitch.
You
Ooh,
thought.
ooh,
You
bitch.
thought.
Ooh, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Mama,
See the Saint coming in.
Oh, yeah, what up? That was my fault. I did that wrong. There we go. There we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, woo woo.
Oh, shit, whoop, whoop. Damn, bitch. I couldn't change my, what's it called? Gun fast enough. Oh no, I need to win this game. Ghost, I need you to go apeshit on help.
Go stupid.
I need your help. I have to win this.
I need to. I know what I do need to do. I think this might be doubling. Let me turn that off. Turn this off for now. I'm not playing a game right now. I'll just keep that on. That's on. That's off. That's on. Turn that off too.
Oh, that headshot's crazy. They go brazy on that.
Like, this is the one thing this Congress has been able to agree on. What? Oh, the boomers are on a power trip? Or were you going to say something else?
Probably the TikTok ban. That's literally like
Oh,
Nothing else these motherfuckers have done.
yeah. And they haven't even, and they've been pushing for this to, I think they've been pushing for, but it finally got approved now because,
Oh shit, bitch.
well,
There we
because
go.
of, honestly, look, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Oh yes, food's here. Woo!
Yeah, bitches.
Steak's here.
Don't try and sneak up behind my friend, bitch. Oh shit, bitch. Somebody was sneaking up behind me. Shit, bro. Yeah. Finish him off. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Oh, behind us too. Behind us. Damn.
Chicken and black beans. Yeah.
I got some knives. Shit. Oh my god. Behind us. Behind us. We need your help. Oh, Ghost, you got somebody on you. Damn. We were doing so well. Oh shit. Fuck me, bitch. Bitch. What the hell? I didn't know why that looked like it. I don't know why none of those hit him. Really, truly. On you? Damn it. Damn. I rolled out the way and still ain't roll fast enough. It's the craziest thing ever.
Nah, they just be hitting you through the buildings, through the walls and stuff. That's all. Happens to me all the time.
Alright, I guess you're not gonna pop out again. Fuck you.
Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm.
What? I rolled! Oh, you motherfuckers.
They said your back popped out too much when you rolled.
Damn. Wow.
Damn.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Damn, damn, damn.
That's fucking crazy. I really rolled out.
Damn, girl, she didn't sweat enough.
Did it happen? Literally didn't sweat enough.
Yeah, I already turned the lights on. Mm-hmm. What'd you say, babe?
I said definitely didn't sweat enough for the whole team.
Yeah.
He said only so much I could do as one person.
I know, man.
Well, you know, I don't know what else to tell you. I didn't know what else that you should have carried more.
You had to get my carry too, bro. You didn't get my carry. You had to pick up my carry too.
Listen. You know, really, okay, I was about to say, really, our Saint could have done more, but his revives are crazy, so I'll let him pass.
Oh yeah, he was on it with the revives. Look, he said I ain't gonna be no battle saint. I'm getting these revives, damn it.
Yeah, he said I'm sticking to what I'm good at.
Right.
All right. Sure. If you're still here, our podcast usually lasts an hour. Goes. So if you're still here, we'll be back on in about an hour. We'll be on the game then.
Sticky notes. What is these sticky notes you got here?
Yeah. Oh, their stuff.
Oh.
Their things.
Are you not trying to shut it on stream or what? Like, cause it's on stream.
I mean, it's not on stream right now, but I mean, it's just there's not. It's not like anybody can hurt me by seeing them, but am I gonna address them right now? No.
Okay. Just making sure, because I'm like, you got it dead ass in the center of your monitor,
Yeah, as I said. So am I gonna die?
I got you. I got you.
You know.
All right, I'm sending you the invite now.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What did you eat? Or what
I'm
did you
eating a Chipotle bowl, burrito bowl.
I love that for you, homie G.
Yeah. And Mom was ordering some stuff, so she asked what me and Ty wanted. So she's cooking up her stuff for her side stuff right now, for her side business, soon to be main business.
So it's the what's it called? Is that grill or whatever at your house?
No, I think it's at theirs because I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
Let's do these. Yas.
All right.
Boom, boom. You can see me, right? We're good.
Let me
We don't have any issues with that.
What the hell is this?
Dun, dun. Then I go here and I turn this one off, and then I turn
Why is
this
somebody
off,
sending me
and
the
then
thing saying
this.
they want me to follow this girl who made an OnlyFans? Bro, she's not even my type,
Is that on
dude.
Twitter?
No, it's on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Dude, I have so many like I hate how many bot accounts follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's ridiculous.
It don't really bother me, honestly. As long as they don't send me no outlandish shit, I don't care.
I just feel like they're messing up my algorithm. Not my algorithm, like they're messing up my what is it? Push when I'm trying to get stuff seen. I feel like that messes me up because I got all these damn bot accounts following me. Just like, what can I do? So many of them. Because I don't even, and I know they're bot accounts too because I don't even get notifications when they follow me. Like, I just see new people that follow me. Like, I don't even know how that works.
I don't know.
Ooh.
Okay, sorry.
You put out your phone and you made me think about something that I was proud of today. Show y'all too. Show y'all because it's been a while since I've been able to do this, but it's been a while. See that score?
190.
I haven't bowled in like a while, and like we bowled 4 games. I was with the house ball. Oh, and yeah, if you see at the end too, because you can see like, what did I get? I got like 5 strikes. So like, I was like, I think at the end. Wait, whoop, wrong way. Is it going to? It's not going to.
You know, you could. What you could do is you could post that in the Discord so people can see it.
Yeah, I guess that would be easier, huh?
Yeah, it would be.
Okay, I guess I did that real quick.
You're welcome. You are welcome. Yo. Sometimes I'd be like, huh?
Let's see, what am I gonna post it in though? I just post it in general.
I was like, do you have a hobbies tab?
I think I have a hobbies tab. Art creations. Need some advice, motivation.
Speaking of hobbies, y'all.
Me too.
Aoife is doing amazing. Amazing.
Oh, is that what you named her?
Mm-hmm.
Aoife.
She's doing amazingly. You know.
Boom. Okay.
But yeah, I named her Aoife because she's
Aoife. Which one did I post on the general? I was about to say, man, man's. Boom, yeah. Boom. Yeah, I was really proud of myself that game because I don't bowl anymore like I used to, and I was using a house ball at the time too, so I was like, damn, I was kind of going off a little bit, you know?
I just,
What?
yeah.
Wait, what do you be getting? What do you be getting on TikTok too, Bo?
I don't,
God, let me turn this down anymore. Boom.
Those
Bada
body
bing.
counts. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you be getting some on TikTok too. Okay. Yeah, I get a couple on TikTok, but I don't get as many bot accounts on TikTok.
I think any account that really, besides like things like Facebook, where it's a little harder to do bot accounts. But other than that,
Yeah,
Twitter,
mainly Insta and
same
Twitter.
thing. Yeah,
Yep,
and
yep.
Twitter is like obviously, but that shit doesn't bother me. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Anyway, so guys, let us get started. Hi, all the pleasantries. How are you?
Hello. Welcome to D&D Spelling the Tea podcast.
I hope that you had a wonderful Thursday, and that you've had a wonderful rest of your week, and that you are ready and psyched to get into the weekend, because I know that I am. With all that being said, this week, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, it's been a little hectic. I got a lot of stuff happening at work next week, but not only that, there are things happening in the U.S. currently. If you didn't know, now you're about to know. The House of Representatives introduced a bill. I don't remember the name of this bill, so if anybody knows the name, please feel free to drop it in Dom or mine's chats. Introduce this bill, and essentially, people are calling it the TikTok ban bill. Okay. It's really much bigger than that. But on the surface, it is a law or amendment written to limit TikTok essentially. So
No, go ahead. Finish.
So in this bill, basically, they're saying it's not a ban on TikTok, right? But what it's having TikTok do, or what it's setting a precedence for, is any app that they feel like compromises Americans' safety, right, can now be removed or has to divest of their foreign companies or influences, that kind of thing. Though how this becomes sticky is because really, from a lot of what I've seen of the conversation that they had with the CEO, in reality, TikTok collects less information from us than other apps like Facebook, right? But somehow it is a bigger threat than other social media apps that are already collecting more information about us than than TikTok is, right? So
make it make sense.
The question is, right, how far are they willing to take this? Because essentially, they can really say, "Oh, we think this app is bad for y'all, so and we think it compromises the safety of American citizens, so we're going to get it removed." It feels like there's going to be a lot of abuse of power when it comes to that.
Yep.
So yeah, on the surface, oh, it sounds great, right? But let's look at the underlining kind of motive behind that, right? And it's not great. It's silencing, American citizens and building a rhetoric that they want to be out in the public.
They're pushing out what they want, their agenda, what they've already put as their agenda. They're trying to push that and force that onto everyone. And what is it? Other name that they're calling the bill is the internet censorship bill, is what I've been seeing. It was pretty much, yeah, but yeah, I think it's really wild. I think this is a really crazy bill. I think, and that's the biggest thing right there, is like that's why you can't just call it the TikTok ban bill. Like it's because it's not just TikTok. This is only the beginning. Because like if you actually read the bill, just like she said, this is regarding any social media app at this point. I mean, at this point, there's pretty much like they're saying they could ban YouTube at any point. They could ban Facebook. They could ban Instagram. They could ban Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're essentially banning people's freedom of speech because they want everybody to just submit and just submit to their agenda and
Well,
just
even more than that, I think, which is something I talked about with you, Dom, is TikTok has been revolutionary
yeah,
in the fact that it's not just a social app, but now it's become this platform for individual artists and small businesses
businesses, yeah.
to make money, right? And now people are utilizing these businesses and the TikTok shop increasingly waves, right? Increasing waves, and people are looking to Facebook Marketplace or Amazon less, right? And then whose pockets does that hurt? People who have power and money who are directing policies to be made in the government. Also you see senators and representatives who have stock in Meta, who have stock in these companies, right? So whose pockets is that hurting? So really, not, even more than them trying to control a narrative in the media is the pockets. They're mad because TikTok is directly taking money out of their
Yep.
pockets, and they're seeing that people aren't relying on the same things anymore. They're not just blindly relying on the government or these popular social media, not even social media, these proper like corporations, like these like mega corporations that do these things, right? They're trying to start going straight to small individual sources to really support each other, and now it's a problem. They want people supporting mega corporations because those mega corporations line their pocket. um,
Hmm.
and it's showing that TikTok is having a impact
An
on
exponential impact.
these consumers, because not only that, like, we could talk about some of the strikes that are going on right now, some of the boycotts that are going on right now. One of them is for, I forgot, whatever parent company that makes all the damn cereals.
Kellogg,
Essentially,
probably.
probably, maybe, essentially, um they have gouged prices because of the inflation, and essentially made it so, like, hey, it's an inflation, so we're just gonna inflate it, and astronomically so. And so people are like, listen, if you're gonna do that shit, I'm gonna make my own cereal, or I'm gonna buy this cereal. So there's that thing. There's that. There's also, people who are boycotting Starbucks because of this stance they took about some of their employees who were supporting Palestine. And Starbucks had lost, like, the last time I checked, which was a while ago, 11 billion,
Hmm.
11 million, 11 billion, something like that. 11, either 11 million or 11 billion, which I know that's a big difference, but stay with me. It's still, either way, it's still a lot of money.
Hmm.
Okay, they lost a lot of money because of that, and they had to even close two stores in the in the East, Middle East, I believe specifically, because basically it was nobody was going there. They were boycotting. They're like, we don't support this. We don't support their stance on this, so we're not going to use them. So they're saying that people are coming out in droves and showing up. And you know what I think is even bigger? I didn't mention this to you earlier, but an election is coming up,
Yep.
right? And a lot of people are talking about how they're fucking tired of this bipartisan system. It's not working. This bipartisan system is just not fucking working. And people are over it, and they're like, well, we keep choosing the lesser of two evils and still have Satan sitting in the White House. So
Mm-hmm.
if I'm gonna be trapped anyway, shouldn't I vote for the actual candidate that I think will do the best job? So people are really talking about getting together and mass voting for a third party. And I think that that scares the shit out of them. I think if that's actually pulled off, if people are actually enough people vote for a third party for them to really
Imagine if that
take
actually
down
happened.
like I mean
Man.
at this point the way
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is. That's just gonna be a tough thing to do. It's always been the tough thing to do. Is getting a third party in there
well
to win it.
well you can't at this point, let's be realistic, you can't have a third party win because of the way that the electoral college is laid out. A third party participant's not going to win, but if they see that there's enough people voting where it made a significant impact on the presidential election, a.e., so many people voted third party, right? That you know, Republican and Democrat were like neck and neck, or they ended up tied or something like that. That would shake the fuck out of them.
Mm-hmm.
They would be highly upset and beside themselves. So there's a movement. People are talking about doing that. Do I know how many people are actually going to do that? I don't know. But, I think that they have been making waves and strides as of right now in a lot of the political spaces. And a lot of people get their information from TikTok. So I think that if people really show the fuck up like they've been showing up for these other boycotts, they could do it.
Mm-hmm.
They could do it, and I think it will. I think it will shock the fuck out of the government. Shock the fuck out of them.
Um. Yeah, you were talking about the numbers for Starbucks. The numbers, some numbers just came out for McDonald's because of the boycotts that people have been doing in the Middle East. Apparently, they've lost, I think, like 5% of their sales or something from the previous quarter. So, like I said, people are really getting tired. I'm doing all right, Jose. How are you doing? We're talking about the TikTok ban bill, aka the
Well,
internet censorship bill.
and another thing is, I don't know if anybody actually watched the interview that was with the CEO of TikTok and the congressman, but that shit is fucking hilarious in like a bad way. Like they're sitting there and they're like, "Are you part of the Chinese Communist Party?" He's like, "No, sir, I'm Singaporean." He's like, "So, do you support the Chinese government?" "No, I'm Singaporean." Have you become a? I know that your wife and your daughter are American citizens. Have you become an American citizen yet? No. Okay, so do you support China? No, I'm Singaporean. I support my country. I fought for the Singaporean army for 2 years. Like I served my country.
America just
I'm
want to
like,
have it out with everybody, man.
are you stupid? Are you stupid? He just said, how many times he gotta tell you he from Singapore? How many times he gotta tell you the same shit?
I don't know if it was you or my mom, but somebody told me that China's been doing a lot of stuff in Africa to get them as an ally.
Oh, really? That was not
Yeah,
me.
yeah, I think it was my mom now, but yeah, or if it wasn't my mom, it was somebody. But
Hmm.
oh, okay, it was my mom, huh?
You're building infrastructure,
They're building infrastructure for Africa right now, roads and stuff. Yeah, so China's about to get Africa as an ally for sure.
You
Um,
know, and and a lot of us are allies are because they make us money, right? And the real thing that we should be allied with is capital. And I don't mean like capital as in like money. I mean capital as in people because
mm-hmm.
what does money mean if you don't got the bodies to fill this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, because and
so
especially like now more than ever, people are there. You see how many people are just taking the stand and just literally tired of the shit. They're not gonna keep. It's like they're tired of the same shit. They're not gonna keep going through it.
yeah. And for anybody who doesn't know, we are officially like one of like the worst countries for birth rates, not of, but of developed countries. We are like one of the worst. Like our birth rate is worse than France, and France is way smaller than us. Um, and then they're like, y'all wonder why we don't have, y'all wonder why nobody is having kids. Look at the fucking inflation rate on food. Barely afford to take care of myself. What do you
Yeah,
mean we ain't have
and
another
people,
kid?
and that's what I'm saying. And people want to be over here controlling people's bodies, but telling them if they can have a baby or not. Like,
That's
what the?
also really crazy that y'all are talking about. There's essentially a crisis, a birth crisis in America, right? And y'all are attacking IVF. Are y'all fucking dumb? What is wrong with you? Now y'all gonna be talking about there ain't nobody to work, there's nobody to pay. So basically, the way that Social Security works is that you essentially pay this to the system, and the people today are paying for their future essentially, right? If once they get to a part where there's not enough people paying in, uh, it goes by. There's no Social Security. There's nothing. But somehow, some way, we're giving money and aid to other countries. It does everything don't make no damn sense. It's like
None. All that
okay,
aid that we gave to Ukraine, all the aid that we gave to Israel, like, but we can't fix our own country. Yet we're giving all this money to others.
and I was talking to my mom. I said these bitches is old as hell. Y'all listen.
Mm.
Y'all half of y'all shouldn't even be on the fucking road. Y'all are ridiculous. Like seriously, I saw a video of them. I'm like, y'all look like what's his name? The a crypt creeper.
I'm about to look up. I bookmarked so much stuff.
Y'all look like the fucking crypt creeper.
Oh
Go
yeah,
home,
oh yeah.
lay
Another
down,
reason. I
rest.
look. I'm gonna put some on my stream, and I'll put it on Discord too, so you can see if you want, babe, or if you just want to look on my stream real quick. Um,
Okay, I'm looking.
hold on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Check out that. Check out those numbers for TikTok's hashtags.
U.S. views on top of paying to Israel, Hamas, TikTok hashtags. I can't see it that well.
Okay, hold on.
Can you click on like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did that make it bigger? Is that better?
a little bit? Yeah, free Palestine, free Palestine. That's why they mad. Look at it. On
Yeah,
top. Look at
the only one, the only one at the bottom. Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So that's another reason why people are saying, like, that they're trying to get rid of TikTok because of the
Well, the thing
overwhelming
is,
presence. And they were talking about, like, they asked I think the CEO, like, hey, why isn't Israel stuff getting pushed out? And it's like, well, it goes by people's algorithm and what they're looking at more of.
well, yeah, and they kept trying to get him to comment about like political stuff, and he's like, "I'm a business." He's like flat out was like, "I'm a businessman. I'm not gonna personally comment on any type of political stuff because what does that look like? Like, I'm a CEO of a company. I'm not gonna sit here and proclaim stuff in this interview. I'm just not. It's not. I'm not gonna put myself in that position." And boy, were they mad. They was mad. They was
Mm-hmm.
heated. But I mean, that's his prerogative. If he goes, I'm a businessman. I don't want to be put in the middle of this, and I'm a CEO of a company. Well, then,
Yeah. Oh, let them live. Like,
right?
okay.
Y'all be mad, but like, the man done said what he done said. I don't know what else you feel like you could make him do. It's absolutely just like flabbergasting. We need term limits. We need age limits because how do you get age for, but you don't got no age limit?
My bad. Hold on. I'm trying to look for this. This
Like, how you gotta
bookmark.
be
Yeah.
40 to be the president, but you can be as old as you want to be? That don't make no damn sense.
What the fuck?
Y'all
Okay.
basically on the last leg, got dementia and Alzheimer's and shit. but y'all leading the country.
Okay, so you were talking about old folks, right?
Yeah.
So, and remember I told you just like all these ideas and stuff that people have been having, it sounded crazy, just way crazier than it was back then, but it's like now all this stuff is starting to make sense and it's like, oh, maybe it's not so crazy. You're
Yeah.
like, you looking at something.
Sorry. I just realized your thing's not. I don't know why it's not working.
Is my voice not coming through on your stream
Yeah.
again? Oh Lord.
Not coming through. It's not coming through.
It's always something.
Oh, yeah,
Good on my side. My mic's on my side. Even on the video stream together thing.
I don't. I like Discord. I'm literally in your Discord in this damn thing live channel, and it's like not giving me the live channel. I don't know.
Are you talking about the OBS source?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I have to, instead of clicking on a little down arrow that it shows the preview, I double click on the audio source, and that seems like the best way to find all my sources.
I got it now.
Okay. Am I lit?
Crazy.
Hello. Am I through the stream? Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool.
That's just fucking stupid. The fact that I don't understand why OBS doesn't automatically just pull the shit.
At this point, I'm convinced that OBS has a mind of its own because as many things be changing on itself, and I have to change it back out of nowhere. It's like, okay, dude. Oh yeah,
It's a little faulty. It's a
little bit. But okay, so so I ran across this actually. Oops, wrong thing. This, and I was like, huh. So these oh yeah, it's on my stream, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see.
So yeah. So I'm like, huh. So like could this be could we have like just people like having these actually realistic ass faces? And like we're not even seeing who the actual person is up there? Like is this just all a front? Hey look, hey look. I'm just saying it made me think a little bit when I saw this, okay?
Not the conspiracy. My lord.
I mean, look at his eyes. I don't know. It looked like it's got a little extra socket space there. I don't know. But anyways, have you heard the leaked audio from that one? Have you heard anything about this? Jonathan Greenblatt?
Yep.
So you listened to that, okay. Yeah. I'll
Like
actually
how it's like a, what's it called? It's not a generation problem?
yeah, I'm actually play it for the stream so that way I'll just play that part though. I'm not gonna play all of this that he's talking about.
Because they're so very likely to ban TikTok. Let's go. So there you go. You have
Yeah, that right there. He's talking about because they know, what the impact that TikTok is having, especially on the younger generation.
Yeah, shit. I hate the news. I really do. So the only time I ever get news and learn shit is when I get on TikTok. No cap.
See, your TikTok is my Twitter and Instagram, pretty much. 'Cause that's where I find out all my news.
I can't stand Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's got its issues, but hey, they be talking that shit up on there. That's for sure.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
What else was I gonna say? That was another point. I really should have wrote down. Should have wrote like bullet points. Okay, because yeah, we talked about. Oh yeah,
Me,
huh? For you, what?
I just like for me. I think I've really touched on most of the things that I
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to really talk about.
Yeah, the you know how the bill. So the bill is already passed. Um,
The house, yes.
yeah, it's passed the House. Then they have TikTok has 6 months to divest the company called I think ByteDance or something because I think
Yeah.
it's a Chinese company. Yeah, so they have.
But it has to first, but before that, it has to get approved or passed in the Senate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So
And
it's not okay. So it's not. So
it's
it's not.
not,
It's not at its 6 month
yeah,
time frame
it's,
yet.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
until the president signs it, then they will have 6 months. But
Okay.
before that,
What is it? So the
um,
Senate's passed the bill. So now it goes to
so so
or the
so
Congress. Which one?
so the way that it goes is the bill is proposed either in the Senate or the House of Representatives, right? It has
Mm-hmm.
to get passed in wherever it was originated. So if if it,
Get your words.
that,
Slow down. Slow down.
if it was
I'm just saying you got tongue
if it
tied.
was put together in the House, right? Then they vote on it. If it makes it through the House vote, right? Then it goes to the Senate. Then the Senate will vote on it. If it makes it through the Senate, right? Then it will go to the president. If it doesn't make it through the Senate, they might send it back and say we don't agree with X, Y, and Z. Then the House has to go again and revise it, come up with something else, goes to the Senate again for a vote, and then if it finally gets passed and it gets back to the president will sign it. Um,
Gotcha.
but there are a lot of bills that they get written and then they don't get passed. They just kind of sit. So the only reason that I think it will not sit this time is because everybody is so fucking adamant about this. But I know that you know the Senate it will have a harder time passing in the Senate. Also, Senate, from my understanding, is on break. So and they have
So
other
so it
business
has
that
to
they
go
need to
through
drive.
somebody else before the president still.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Because
it's the Senate and the president.
Joe the president has already said that if there's a bill to ban TikTok, he's signing it. So if it
Yeah.
passes through the
To the
Congress,
Senate.
the Senate,
Yeah.
then it's definitely getting passed.
Well,
Um,
from my understanding, Senate's on break or about to go on break, and they
mm.
have other more pressing bills to deal
Oh,
with. So,
good.
um, uh, we probably have a month or two before that's
Right,
even considered.
right.
So,
Okay,
and that's
that's good to know.
assuming that there's no discourse about it, and they just overwhelmingly rule in one favor one way or the other, but I'm sure that they're going to have some type of discourse. So then however long it takes for them to get through that shit.
Yeah, and as far as that, they already have a company that is ready to buy TikTok. And fancy what their nationality is, why don't you?
They're Israeli.
Yeah. So once again, they're trying to, they're trying to just put and another thing in the bill, because I don't think you said this.
What?
If they pass the bill, it's gonna give them the right to pretty much check in on all of your info and your data. They can check your emails, check your messages. They can remove stuff without warning that you have. So they're just gonna be able to remove shit that you just like. Hey, say you got all this stuff stored up, but they're probably going to just go on your shit and just delete all your shit. Yeah. So that's another thing. That's another thing that's part of.
Somebody posted this TikTok and they were like, I don't know about y'all, but honestly, I'd rather the Chinese government have my information than the American. And then he sits there and he goes, like, what does the government even do? And I have that question too. What do y'all even fucking do? What do y'all even fucking do?
Which
And honestly, even if the Chinese government has my information, what the fuck do they want with me? a poor ass woman
Just a
struggling
regular ass struggling person over here.
paycheck to paycheck
Living
in a
it.
house, in my house that I gotta pay for. What do y'all want? What the fuck do they want to talk to me? They don't want to talk to
Exactly.
me.
But you
They
want to
don't
look
give
at
a
my
fuck.
bills? What do you want to see? Do you want to look at my 401k? You want to see how much I owe in mortgage? Like,
You you want to do you want to hack my credit, EJ? Is that what you want to do?
you
Because
want
if
to
you want to
fix,
hack my
unless you
creditors,
want to fix my shit, you know?
if you want to hack my creditors, be my guest. Zero them bitches out. Zero them the fuck
Zero
out.
them bitches out.
Like if you want to hack my student loans, I give you permission right now. Go in that bitch. Make them zero.
Please.
Like please, please. Like and they think nobody's worried about this but y'all. We the rest of us fucking broke, bitch. We don't care. I have bigger fish to fry than worrying about the Chinese government spying on me. I know they don't want my shit. I know they don't care about me.
Let me look through my bookmarks and see if there's anything else that I kind of... Man, see, I gotta go through this Diddy stuff so we can get an update on that, because I didn't gotten some more stuff that I ain't really read from his side as well. Let's see. It says, what's this about? Yeah, I know what that's about. Oh, yeah, I guess I really didn't have. I guess I didn't really have, anything else really. But yeah, but definitely just this whole thing. I say is definitely for them trying to fill their pocketbooks back up. So they're trying to work on that by getting rid of TikTok. They're trying to silence people's voices, and because people are mostly talking about Palestine, Gaza, and the genocide that is actually going on there, instead of talking about Israel, who, well, quite frankly, I haven't really even heard much of Israel that they're really even struggling. So it's like that's what baffles me the most about this whole thing. Because God, literally, Palestine, Gaza, they're going through all of the crazy shit. There's a bunch of people being just murdered, kids, children. I mean, kids, women, and just for what? Even when they try to escape, when they get to safe places, they get bombed still.
Yeah, because they're defending themselves. But anyway,
Yeah.
I digress.
Yeah. I think there's at a point now they don't even have anywhere else they can go. Like they've literally bombed all of the places that they can even be at. What happened?
Okay, here we go. We got a hot take. Hot take.
Oh.
They will just make another TikTok but US based so they can control the info instead of China having it. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, sit here. They're already saying they need to divest, and then the person like Dom was saying, the next company that's ready in line to buy it is Israel, but Israel's okay, even though we have. I mean, they're our friend, but nobody really our friend. Let's be for real. Like to be so for real. And this is all about censorship. This is all about them having control of the narrative in America. And it's just really funny because these will be the first people to talk about our constitutional rights, but they want to make sure that that only benefits them, not anybody else. It's really actually wild and crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, they're literally just looking out for their best interests, and not not the American people. That's for sure. They're looking what's in their best interests, them specifically.
hello, their pocket.
Yeah, they're not worried about our pockets, and they haven't been for a long time.
I tell you right now, they don't care. No,
They don't give a shit about us. They talk about giving us all these jobs and doing these little small
Jobs?
favors. Yeah, it's like, what
You know what's really
jobs?
crazy? they're talking about all these jobs, right? But so many people are having a problem finding
Finding
jobs.
jobs. And then
They
it's
are.
crazy too because these people that, at least, you know, and I'm not saying this is everybody, but like there's a lot of people when they get a job, then like they don't know how to do their jobs, or you know they're just lazy and they just don't do their jobs. Because me personally, I've ran into a lot of people like that, and that's just annoying. And it's
Well, I think
hard.
also a thing is people at this point are desperate. So they're taking jobs they don't even want. And then they get into these jobs that they don't fucking want, right? And they feel like they're underpaid. And
Yeah.
then they give the bare ass minimum and then they might find something different or something new. And so they're like, I'm out of this dead end job. Like, fuck this place. I'm out. But this just breeds like more turnover, right? Employee turnover, which is terrible for businesses because that requires resources and capital to train these new people. That's one of the biggest killers of businesses is high turnover, employee turnover rate. Um, so really, it's really a terrible thing for a business when they have a high employee turnover rate.
Yeah.
If y'all are always having people leave or whatever, that takes out of money out of your pocket because that means you have always have somebody that's stopping what they're doing, their efficiencies, to help somebody else train. It's an awful predicament to be in.
Yep. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
So that I mean, it's rough out there, and like I said, the job market, there's all these jobs, right? But somehow nobody's getting jobs. That's the craziest part. There's so many
Craziest.
jobs, but everybody's talking about it took me 9 months to find a job. It took me 6 months to find a job. I'm still waiting for my clearance to come back. But damn, that's why I'm sitting here like, do I actually need to leave my job? I don't think so.
It's like what's actually out there for me? Maybe not much.
Right?
That's why it's just, you know, that's why I'm trying to be my own boss. My own shit.
Yeah, I think being an entrepreneur is great and all, but I think people get into owning their own business without actually understanding the time and effort it takes.
Oh yeah,
It's
definitely.
it's there's no time off. Like when you own your own business, you're always on go. Even if you go on vacation, you have to be able to answer phone calls or whatever. Like there's no just walking away. Like when you work for somebody else, you got time off. So if you got time off, you're like, peace. I'm not answering no fucking emails. I'm not answering my phone. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't beat me if you want to reach me. I'm not answering that shit. Like I'm
Okay,
not.
okay,
Right?
impossible.
When when it's your business, you can't do that. Like you can't do that. Also, when it's your business, you have to understand that everybody gets paid before you do.
Hmm.
So you have to make your financial obligations. That means if you owe somebody, let's say that you have an incentive, right? That if somebody sells a house, they get an extra 50K. I don't know, something crazy like that, right? And you into your bills, right? And you look and you're like, damn, this person met the incentive. I only got 52K in the bank. Bitch, that means you take home 2K. That's it. Yeah, I mean, that's how it works. Like, that's why you're seeing all these people like, I'm doing my best. Like, I'm barely making ends meet. That's because they're doing the responsible thing. They're paying all of their requirements, right? They're paying all of their expenses before paying themselves, which is what they have to do, right? You have to pay your employees before you pay yourself, or you're not gonna have no damn employees. You have to pay your rent for your establishment before you pay yourself, or you ain't gonna have no storefront. The fuck, people don't understand that, and so they get into, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this, da, 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 and they making $1,000. They making you know like $2,000, and they're like, I'm barely paying my bills. Yeah, because this shit is hard, bro. You can don't just start something you don't understand how to start. I just wish people would actually take some business classes before they start doing this shit.
I fell out.
It's one of like my biggest. I think it's because I'm a business major. It's like one of my biggest peeves. I'm like, y'all think this shit is easy. You can't just slap LLC on the end of something and think that shit gonna work, y'all. Come on now, get it together.
Hmm.
Well, at least you went with the LLC and not a sole proprietorship. So I can't. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Don't get no sole proprietorship. None of y'all. None.
Dominic, you make sure you put that money in Shepard's account tomorrow, okay?
What is yeah, I heard
Your
her.
mom.
Yeah, I heard her.
Yeah.
What's the difference between sole proprietor and
Okay, so I'm putting y'all on game now. So listen, if any of y'all need a business consultant, I got you. It's $150 an hour though. So anyway, besides the point. Um, a sole proprietorship means that you are the sole owner of the business. All the decisions made through you. You can have other stakeholders and investors, but really, when it comes down to making judgment calls, final decisions, final say, you own the business. It's you, right? But coming along with sole proprietorship, and it's the easiest type of company business to have. But coming along with the sole proprietorship, right? That means that anything that you owe financially is part of the business. You and the business are one. So that means if you don't fucking pay your bills for your business and they get a collector on your ass, that means they can collect your personal assets because you're not a separate entity from your business. You are one. Y'all are linked like this. LLC, limited liability corporation, you are separate. You're a separate entity from your business. This means if they have to litigate your business, right, they can't come after your personal assets. Your personal assets are yours. They cannot touch that. They cannot sue for that, but they can sue you for everything you're worth in your business. That's essentially what that means.
okay? But John, you heard.
There's other types of things, but I would say that realistically, the thing that has the most protections that will keep you the safest is LLC. That's why you always see people with like LLC or incorporated kind of thing. They offer the most protections for you.
Gotcha. Um. Well.
Whoop, 4 years, love it.
Love that for you.
I mean,
Um.
it was a good. It was. I don't say it's good, but I do enjoy. I do enjoy business. So that is something that I actually like talking about strategy. So like I said, y'all need some help. Y'all need some strategists.
Some strategists.
I got an hourly rate. I got y'all. Um. Now, I did have a one particular um Reddit that I wanted to read and
Oh.
ask y'all. I'm not
Okay.
gonna read all of it. I'm gonna give y'all a brief synopsis. You've heard it, but I'm gonna talk to you guys. Basically, when their son was born, okay, um, their partner and them both agreed that no one was allowed to reprimand their son beyond timeouts but them. And this rule especially applied to the original poster's mother in law because her partner had told her about the stories about how he was abused by his mother. And she disciplined him through extreme methods like using belts, switches, solid objects, um, extension cords, and you name it. Um, and that she even personally seen scars on his body from where she has struck him with these objects and items. Um, though that she was told about this, right? He said with that with her older age, she had mellowed out and she had stopped using these methods. And so because she was told about the golden rule and she seemed perfectly okay with it. Um, and in the 2 years of having their son, they have never experienced her breaking the rule. Um, you know, they decided after their babysitter had a lot of health problems, so they couldn't use her anymore, or at least not as often, and they really trusted her. They decided to give the mother-in-law a chance. And so they had to make a 2-hour drive somewhere. So it was going to be 4 hours in total. And they needed somebody to watch them. So they asked the mother-in-law if she could do that. And she happily accepted. And it was over in no time. They went ahead and left. Um, and because they didn't want to take up any more time of their drive. Well, 30 minutes into the drive, the mom's just like, "Hey, I just want to check in and see how they're doing," because I'm assuming that has like ring cameras or some type of like nanny cam. And she logs in to see um, her son on his hands and knees, screaming and crying as she watches her mother-in-law strike him on his back with a wire cord, like it's a whip. Um, So she went backwards to see what he had done to deserve that, and she saw that he had been playing with her on the couch, and then he suddenly smacked her in the face. And he's gotten to the habit of that. That's how he plays. And if anybody knows 2-year-olds, they don't have any concept of what's right and wrong, right? And so I'm not saying that slapping her in the face was correct, right? But the child's two. That's not how
Yeah,
you
brain's
reprimand
not
a
even
2-year-old.
developed yet, like
It's not how you
fully.
reprimand a 2-year-old. Now, am I saying physical violence is ever right? No. But if they would have been like my child 16 or 17, I'd have been like, I mean, a wire thing is crazy, but they know better at that point. Like like a conscious idea of what is right and wrong. This is a 2-year-old. They probably can't even fully put sentences together yet. And you're dealing out this type of corporal punishment is absolutely baffling and wild. I made my husband turn around immediately, and I told him I was going to call the police. He stopped me because he has a lot of love for his mother, but this is our baby being hit like he's not even a human being. And she didn't even want to argue, so she called mother-in-law and told her that if she laid another finger on him within the next 30 minutes of them coming back, she would have her arrested. When they got home, she had left their son there by himself for about 10 minutes. So not only did she beat him, but she abandoned him there, and it was
Abandon
alone
a
when they left the house.
2-year-old.
And she said when she walked in that her son was laying on his side and crying like a helpless animal. Um, and that she has been just stricken, just heart stricken, like just heartbroken by this. And every time she looks at her son, he's red. She sees the red splotchy bruises all over, and she just cries. And that anytime he moves too much or anything like that, um, he starts crying. So she ended up taking him to the ER. There's no official update to this. Well, there was an update, but it was removed. And from what
Damn.
I could see of the comments, once you take a child, to the ER or whatever, they have to file. If their child looks like that, they have to file a police report. Um,
Oof.
from my understanding, is
Grandma
that
going to
the
jail.
yeah, my understanding is that the mother-in-law got 30 years. Um, or she was up for 30 years. And even the mom was like, I think 30 years is kind of crazy, but she deserved to go to jail. So, but some of her crimes or charges included child abandonment, child endangerment. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah.
That's honestly a crazy story.
Let me see.
And think how like you get like how the relationship just changes after that. Like if my mom ever did something like that, I know
I was
she
gonna ask,
wouldn't.
what would you do if
Yeah, I
your
know
mom did that?
that would ruin our relationship. I would probably barely speak to her, honestly, if something like that were to ever happen. Like I would literally barely speak to her. That's how pissed off I would be about that. Like I would be, especially in that moment, like just thinking that if that ever happened, like I would literally be enraged. I would be so fucking pissed. Like I'm not even joking. Like, literally, I'm thinking about it so hard. I can literally imagine myself being so angry if something like that ever happens. Like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, that I don't play about. Especially if I didn't told you. not to do this? Like, like,
So, would you? Because you know the OP's husband had a hard time initially pressing charges on his mother. Do you think that you'd stay in that same boat? Would you be able to, or would you want to press charges on her?
I wouldn't press charges on her, but I mean, if for some reason that ever did happen again, yeah, no, yeah, no, I don't. At that point, I don't care what our relationship is. You get in charge. You messing with my. That's my seed that came from me. Nah, bro, we ain't doing that. Yeah, nah. I would.
So how would you feel if your significant other, though, that happened, your significant other was like, I want to press charges? How would you react then?
Well, I would hope that, we would be able to talk about, and you would see how upset that I was already about it, and already kind of thinking like, okay, I don't want to go to that extreme, but believe me, if an incident like this were to ever happen again, yeah, we definitely are.
I don't know because the whole. I think if they hit. Okay, let me. I think if there was, it was if they violated my boundary, right? I feel like if my mother or mother-in-law violated my boundary, like that would be enough to set me off. But I think for me it's to the extreme. You left bruises and welts.
Well, yeah, actually, okay, I'm sorry. I'll take it back. I forgot you said that she abandoned the child as well. Yeah, nah, you getting, nah, we charging you. Nah. Mm-mm. Yeah, nah, that right there, nah. Yeah, yeah, I forgot about that.
if you like, if I don't like spanking and you spank my child, right? There's no bruises, whatever. That, I'm not pressing charges. I'm pissed at you and I'm giving you limited access to my child because I already warned you that that was a boundary of mine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't allow you to have access to them freely until you could prove that you can respect my boundaries.
Definitely.
Right? But you actually physically abusing and harming my child, bro, you going to jail.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I forgot that you said about the abandoning thing. Yeah, that right there, now that would just push it over the top for me. Like, and so you mean to tell me that you beat my child and then you left them by themselves? Bitch, go to jail. Like, your ass is going to jail. And you better think long and hard about all the dumbass shit you did. Because now you really about to see that shit.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would. At that point, at the point of there's actually physical evidence that you've harmed my child, I'm pressing charges.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, period.
Nah, I feel that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different if it's just breaking a boundary versus actually causing physical harm and damage. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing that.
No, I agreed. And then, yeah, see, I guess if it was actually with like you said, the whips on the back and all that too, yeah, because it's not like a regular belt. So yeah, it would be different. It was like a regular belt through the clothes or something, Like, I don't. And
but even I think that a belt is inappropriate.
Yeah. Oh no. For it's still for a 2-year-old, nah. I wouldn't even. Nah, that's definitely a boundary. Yeah, for a 2-year, because like you said, they're not even fully developed. Their brains haven't fully developed. They're still learning.
Your brain don't even fucking fully develop till you're like 26.
I was about to say, yeah.
But the funny thing is, like, physically they're not developed, and they're physically not called to a point of that they can cognitively reason.
Yeah.
Right. Like you. This is the point of where you have to instill in them. You have to instill in them like what is right and what's wrong. Who got a whooping? Okay, so let me give you a debrief. Leslie, we're talking about this case on Reddit where this woman.
Yeah, you do that real quick. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Okay, where this woman's mother-in-law, her and her partner had a strict rule, right, that nobody was allowed to physically reprimand their or deal out any other type of reprimands besides a timeout to their child besides them. So everybody else is allowed, if their child does something bad, to put him in timeout. But if it comes to a different type of punishment or physical punishment, that can only be enacted by the parents. Okay. The one of the main reasons that they enacted this rule is because the mother-in-law, her husband's mother, um, was abusive to him as a child. Like he still would beat him with hangers and switches and whatever you could think of, right? And he still has physical evidence and scars from these beatings. She agreed to this golden rule, and within the 2 years that they had him, she had always followed that rule. And they usually had a normal babysitter, but their babysitter had issues with their health, so they weren't as available as they used to be. So they needed a babysitter, and they essentially was like, 2 years, she's followed the rules, we can give her a chance. They allowed her to watch the child. They had a 2-hour drive to somewhere and had the 2 hour drive back. 30 minutes into the drive, she decides she wants to look at the nanny cam or the ring camera to see what's going on. She loads in to her 2-year-old toddler on their hands and knees, being whipped in the back with a cord by the grandma. She calls her immediately and lets her know, we're on our way back home. If you touch him any further, by the time we get back home, we calling the police and you going to jail, bitch. So at that point, they get back home. Yeah, hands and knees is actually wild. At that point, they get back home. The child is laying on its side, wailing like a bruised and a wounded animal, and the grandma has abandoned the child. She looks back on the nanny cam and sees that the child has been alone by itself for 10 minutes. She left the child there, not only abused but abandoned for um for 10 minutes. A 2-year-old. Do you know what a 2-year-old could do in 10 minutes? Like, it's actually flabbergasting that was even thought of. So we were sitting here talking about, if you were put in the situation, right, or if I was put in the situation, what would you do if your significant other parent did that? Are you pressing charges? Yeah, I know what they could do in 10 seconds. So imagine 10 minutes. I think the only saving grace, which is not even good, is that she hurt that baby so bad he didn't want to move and do anything reckless. He's just laying there in pain. It's awful. Hello, I'm pressing charges. Amen. I'm pressing charges, and I might beat you before you get in the courthouse too. For real. If we want to be keep it 100 in a buck, because like I said, beating a 2-year-old is actually insane. Right? She'd be lucky if I wasn't going. Hello, and one of the reason that she beat him so bad is because he smacked her in the face. Now, am I saying smacking her in the face is correct? No, but cognitively, they do not understand the what is right and wrong, right? And they do things for reactions. Kids do things for reactions. If they think, oh, I'm gonna get a funny or a good reaction out of doing this thing, they don't think about whether it's good or bad. They are doing it for the reaction. So now you're sitting here. Oh no, there's ads. So now you're sitting here. Let me know if you're in an ad right now. But now you're sitting here and this kid is hurt, and that's traumatic. I can't imagine that that's not traumatic. This child literally had whelps and bruises and discoloration and lacerations from this beating, to the point where it was bad enough that she took him to the ER. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. It's a no for me, dog. Um, I'm pressing charges. I'm busting heads in. I'm, you know what I'm saying? Fucking people up. Look, my daughter has slapped me at least 3 times now, and she's 3. Did I want? Yes, that's what I'm saying. You trying to demonstrate, especially demonstrate what kind of behavior that you want from them, and you WWE and SmackDown them up inside their head. It's not the way, baby.
What's not the way?
WWE SmackDown and kids upside their head.
True. True. What up, Cuzzo? Congrats on redeeming second. Oh, Les came in. Okay. What up, Les?
Alright, I gotta take a picture, y'all.
Take that picture. Take it.
I'm trying to do this thing to help my friend's mom, and I'm like struggling. I'm like, girl, I don't see what you're talking about. Yeah, cause she's like, oh, you're supposed to see these points somewhere, and I'm like, girl, I did not see what you're talking about.
Mm,
Like, it is not there for me.
it's not for me.
It's
There for me.
This bitch is crazy. Okay, but yeah, that's everything that I had today.
Yeah,
Um,
that's. I'm sure this will be like, another developing story that we'll update you guys on. Same what we're doing with definitely with the Diddy situation. If anything comes up with the Megan Thee Stallion situation, anything more, that's worth talking about. Definitely. But so far, nothing, no kind of video footage has been talked about with the thing with Meg. Like I said, I saw a couple new things with the Diddy case, but I'm gonna research that. So next week we'll probably do an update on that. But today,
not yet on a Diddy case, not yet, Liz. But we'll be coming back with updates whenever we find them.
yeah,
I honestly haven't had time to do any research
yeah,
on that.
I've been bookmarking a
But
couple things, so I just need to go back and look at a couple things. So, and there's pretty much my source. My source is that dude on YouTube I told you about. I am Joe Stone. That dude be coming out with all the stuff that I be watching. That's where I get my stuff about Meg Thee Stallion and the Diddy stuff that's going on besides Twitter and Instagram. But yeah, so I gotta look at some of his videos. I think he definitely came out with another video with the Diddy stuff. Something about some kind of Jewish guy confessing or something. That's all I know. So yeah, so like I said.
LOL, because I'm 30 and barely have self-control not to smack people, so at 3 I don't expect her from her. Yeah, and welcome back from the ads. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, they do things for attention, they do things for reaction. So a 2-year-old smacking you in the face is, oh, haha, this is funny because they're gonna react like this, right?
Exactly.
And so for you to go to that extreme is honestly, it makes me think that you are mentally ill. You need to see a therapist. There's lots of ways that you can discipline a child without beating them with a cord. Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't get to watch Bluey today because you hit me. Or, because you hit me, I told you you get ice cream today, but you don't get no ice. You don't get no ice cream. Or you're gonna go in timeout and you don't get to play with no toys for the next 30 minutes. Or, anything. You like to go outside to the park. We're not going outside to the park today because that's not nice. We don't
Mhm.
do that. So many different ways
So many
to
things.
to correct that. Um, and if she was that mad, she should have just stepped away.
Yeah.
Literally, put them in their playpen. Got locked up and go step away.
Literally. The tablet is her kryptonite.
Right? I would have been like, you don't get the tablet. You're out of the tablet for the
No
rest of the
tablet for you.
hit me.
Yep.
So there's so many other things that she could have did. It is absolutely wild.
So many more productive ways to, discipline a child than just, yeah, let me take this cord to their back.
The cord to the back is absolutely wild. You couldn't
To a
use your hand?
2-year-old.
You
Cord
couldn't
to the
even take
back
your
of a
hand?
2-year-old. Like,
My thing is, why A 2-year-old. I know the 2-year-old couldn't have slapped. I mean, they're a little strong for this. I know they are a little strong for their size, but I know a 2-year-old couldn't slap you that hard. I think the older generation is still crazy about hitting kids. I just for me that
Yeah.
should never be your first form of discipline. I'm sorry. That should never be your first form of discipline. And and people know their kids. People know their kids and they know how to best discipline them. And just how I would discipline my one cousin, Haley, I would not discipline Madison the same way. Um, those hits are shocking at best. They don't hurt for real. That's what I'm saying. I mean, some towers can be a little strong, but they are not to the point where it warrants that reaction. Like they never. I don't think that they've ever hurt that much to warrant that type of reaction. I'm sorry, you
Hmm.
can't convince me otherwise. I'm sorry, you can't. But yeah, Madison, when she would get in trouble, all I had to do was give her the mom look, like straighten right up, ain't say nothing. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I, yeah. Haley, girl, you gotta threaten to throw her out the window. The most persistent little girl ever. She's like, oh, but I'm gonna throw you out the window, little girl. You don't sit down.
Pretty much.
Like, oh
That's
my
the one
god.
that threw the switch that one time, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I don't think you saw my face. No, you might have saw my face. I think I was on FaceTime with you, and I just kind of went, "You're going to." I was just like, "I'm done. You're going to sleep." But no, you are going to sleep. You're going to sleep, and you don't get your Switch because your mom. No, somebody paid too much money for you to have that, for you to be throwing it down just because you ain't get your way, and I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it with you. Oh Lord, have mercy. That girl gave me a headache. Literally sleep now. That is your only option. Is sleep now. And then she was sitting there crying. I said, "You better cry yourself to sleep too, cause you're not moving." She was so hurt. She was so hurt. But then in the morning, she was up and she said, "What are we making for breakfast?" See, Lord, children. My daughter jumps off things without thought or warning. Hello, there is not much self control. Hello, there's no self control. Hello, I mean, go ahead and let those tears come for. Hello. No, and the thing is, when you have a cry like that, girl, she slept so good. And the thing is, she likes to sleep on the floor in my room. I'm walking all over this child. I done stepped over her. I done every open drawers, boom, 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 everything. That child did not wake up. That child was asleep. That child was slumbered. Okay, she did that good crying. She did that because she was laid the fuck out,
They're
laid out,
gushy.
laid out. I was downstairs making breakfast. The dog walk running around acting a fool. She's sleep, still sleep.
And when they're tired, oh my god, they get real crazy. Yep.
Oh, I can't do the tired tears. Those really, I have to do them if I have to do them, but those really irk me because I'm like, if you just stop your shit and close your eyes, you would feel better. But you fight in the sleep for the rest of your life. You fight in this sleep, okay? And I don't understand why you fighting this damn sleep so hard because you're tired, okay? And you would feel better if you just close your eyes. But you out here battling demons that don't exist, and you won't go to sleep. And now you crying and yelling at me. I literally have a picture of my goddaughter sleep standing up because she was so mad because she was going to sleep. And I never met such a stubborn little girl in my life. I said, "There's no way you fell asleep standing up, heifer. Crazy."
That's
Children have FOMO
hilarious.
so bad, so bad. Sleep standing is what I wish. Hold on, let me see if I can find this picture. I hope I can find this picture because she was really falling. She really was sleeping, standing all the way up. Can you talk to me? I really wanna meet you, can I
She's looking.
I'm looking.
She's looking. Will she find it? The road I never knew.
There's all these cute pictures of her. My daughter's finally asleep. Hey, I celebrate with you. I'm happy for you. Now you get your own space and time, you know, to do your own thing, and I love that for you. Where the hell? Is it really all the way back here? My God, you villikers.
Gee willikers.
There's my little girl. I miss when she was that little. Honestly, y'all don't even understand. Every time I see her when she was that little, I'm like, oh my God, please take me back. Look at her. Hold on. I need to get that out the way so you guys can see. Look at her. Look at her. Sleep on me. Look at her. Let's see. Can I'm gonna find this. I swear to God. I am gonna find this picture because it's hilarious. Here we go, I found it. Can y'all see this heifer is standing up?
Leaning on the couch.
She's leaning on the couch
backwards.
And her feet is on the floor. Look at her. Just who does that? Who does that?
Stubborn.
Who does this?
Just
it's
stubborn.
Like, that's the most stubborn little girl I've ever met in my whole entire life. Because why are you like that? You so tired you done fell asleep standing up. I mean, absolutely bonkers. I need you to be so expeditiously for real, girl. I can't.
So expeditiously.
Like the most ridiculous thing ever. Most ridiculous. Yep.
Yippers.
Alright, guys. Well, that's all I had today.
Yeah. Like I said, that's all the updates and stuff we have so far for the TikTok ban bill, aka the internet censorship bill. So definitely not a bill that's just focusing on TikTok. It is just the beginning of a social media some social media shit that's it might affect others if this bill actually does come. So we know it still has to go through one more group of people before the president signs it, because he already said that he's gonna sign it if there's a bill for it. So if that happens, then TikTok's gonna have 6 months to sell it, or it's gonna be banned. And like I said, one of the potential buyers that said that they're already interested is an Israeli person as well, a Jewish person. So yeah, like I said, they're just trying to fit everything as their narrative. It seems as what works best for them. And once again, not worrying about the people, us, all of us Americans, hardworking Americans who's actually working to give them money to work to do stuff in support of us. But
you know what? At this point, I'm be like, I'm not giving y'all I don't believe in the shit y'all do. I ain't giving y'all none of my Texas shit. I'm getting paid under the table. Y'all need to get the fuck away from me.
Pretty much. That's what I'm saying. Gotta work on these entrepreneurships, and just gotta work on stuff that'll benefit you, because
not just entrepreneurships, like y'all actually have to, in order to be wealthy, you have to just have wealthy people. They're not worried about money, they worry about time. And so
Yeah.
a lot of the time that they have, they invest in stock, and
Hmm.
that's what's they get passive income. So that's
Yeah.
what's making money.
I did learn
So
from something from this guy who was like he got rich off of real estate, you know. So it's all
I
about
be telling you.
yeah, because he was like he had a room. He had his room and he had two other rooms. He rented out the other two rooms. Then when he got enough money, he went in because he put all that money aside, put that towards your next whatever property. Then that way you can have that full house, you know, to rent out whatever. So I was like, oh, well, there's something that, you know, that's just cool for something simple as far as like the process of starting that, and you know,
Well,
something to
I
think
think
about.
really, I think well, this is the thing. I don't want to be a what's it called? Only like what's it called when somebody owned the house and
Homeowner?
owner. Yeah, I know why I am a homeowner, but I mean like I don't want to be. I don't want to have a tenant.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to be a landlord. There we go.
yeah,
So if I did something like that, it would be a lot of people. The way that they get out of like paying taxes on being like house flippers and stuff was like that is if you lived in the house, if you live in the house for 3 years, then you don't have to do that. So what they do is they'll buy a house, they'll sit in it and live in it for 3 years, fix it up, and do all that kind of stuff. At the end of the 3 years, they'll sell it, and then they'll move on and buy their next house.
yeah. I think that was more of what the guy was saying. Yeah, yeah. But yeah. So you know, but like I said, we'll definitely keep you updated on this stuff as it comes along, because I'm sure we'll be hearing more information about this bill. Um, but you know, they are the next what is it? You said the Senate or the Congress? I keep forgetting.
Senate, Senate. Well,
Okay.
the whole thing is Congress,
Okay.
House of Representatives, and then Senate, and they make up the Congress.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, once they get back from vacation or whatever, taking care of the other bills, then they'll get to this bill. And so, as Danny said, they probably got about a month or so before we hear the final vote for this bill. Um,
Yeah, and if it's anything like, the student loan forgiveness bill, it's gonna take them five ever.
yeah. So yeah. So we'll keep you updated on this. You know, if we have anything next week, we'll definitely update you on this. Same with the Diddy stuff. We'll update on that. Megan Stallion. Anything else that we just feel interested in. If you guys are interested in something that maybe you guys want to talk about, you know, let us know. You know, we're open for suggestions. Look at me getting tongue
Take your
tied.
time, slow down.
I'm not even going fast. I just got tongue tied.
I know, I
But
was just copying you, what
I
you said to me
I
earlier.
know. I know.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm
You
glad you know.
you don't have to go all in your mic like that. Okay, I can hear you just
Are
fine. I'm
are you sure?
positive you could
Because
stop
you've been telling me
stop
you can
doing
hear me.
that. You could
Because you've been telling me you
you
can hear
could
me.
stop. You could
I I can stop.
yes, you could
Okay.
stop.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know I could stop yet.
Yeah. So yeah, but we'll update you guys for sure. Like I said, any questions you guys have, let us know. Any suggestions? I'm probably gonna start uploading these like more important VODs, like podcasts that we do first. I'll probably upload this one on YouTube like tomorrow or Saturday or something. So just be looking out for it on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you see it, you know, all the threes, all the things, yeah. And yeah, in the comment section, because on YouTube, you know, leave in the comment section what y'all think. What's your opinion on everything? You know, like I said, ask us questions, leave us suggestions. We're open to it. We talk about a lot of different things here, so you know, we like to get into it all with their hand signs. but but yeah, so this will definitely conclude this week's episode of D&D Spilling the Tea podcast. It's your host D&D, you know. So we appreciate everybody for coming through, giving a little bit of their inputs, you know, even if you were just lurking and listening. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Yeah. But we will see y'all next week for another episode. Bye.